Hey everybody, what do we got here? TR8 convertible. Check out this ride. Doing some nice actual driving pictures of this. Driving movies later on. That's if the sun ever decides to shine or anything like that. Well, hopefully it will. Dirty car. This has a 3.9 engine in it. It says 3.5 liter because that's the factory sticker on it, but this engine's actually been worked out to be a 3.9 liter. It's a V8 and it moves quite decently, I'll tell you. Very nice. It has a Holley 4-barrel carburetor setup on it. Triumph TR8. And what do we have here? Well, we have an engine that's been sitting for a number of years. We just want to start building it up, make a spare engine, maybe do a little bit of work on it. So we try to turn it over. It would only turn over part way. And it seemed like it was stuck quite bad. Well, it seemed that carbon, well, the engine was put away, it was already a little bit tired. There's the valve lifters that are worn out on it actually too. See if we can get one here for you. But anyway, but when the engine was put away, it was pretty carboned up to start with, and I guess over the years as it was sitting the engine, it decided to carbon up or the carbon started to swell and everything. But anyway, here's a valve lifter from the engine. And I don't know how well you can pick it up, but there's just, you see the okay, where the cam lobe rides, it's not really too shiny. It really should be some shiny, and there's a little bit of pitting. So that means your cam and lifters are starting to wear a little bit on the engine too. So, I mean, the engine was a runner, but the fact that the carbon was making it not want to turn over, I mean, said there was something in it, so we took it apart. It was just full of it. So we used a lot of throttle body and choke cleaner and things, and just some very, very gentle rubbing with some brass type of steel wheels to not to scratch anything. Because this whole engine is aluminum. There's steel liners in the cylinders, but the whole engine itself is aluminum block. Pistons in most any engine are made of aluminum in either case, but anyway, so we had to clean that up, and I'll show you one of the heads over here, what we were dealing with as far as carbon was. Up we go. If you look underneath, you can see the buildup of carbon, and this was one of the worst ones I've ever seen in my time of working on car engines and things. So we're just going to get this thing cleaned up at least and see what it needs to be adequately rebuilt, fixed up, and perhaps even bore it out if we decide to do that, just to increase the displacement a little bit. But that'll mean new pistons and things like that. So we'll have to see what expenses are going to be and how they incur for something like that. But and we'll show you some more stuff of this as it progresses, hopefully. Or this just might be a one-shot deal. But anyway. This engine, by the way, was something that was designed for GM, or by GM, in the very early 60s for use on Buick Skylarks and Oldsmobile, the original Oldsmobile Cutlasses and the like. It was a very good engine. It was 215 cubic inches and was even turbocharged in a few of the earlier forms. So it was a really nice design. And then when GM made their intermediate cars a lot bigger in the early 60s, they didn't need this engine anymore, so they sold the design and the rights to the British car companies back then, and this engine in some forms has been bored up to 4 liters, and it's been seen in the Rover or in the Range Rovers. So it's been around for a long time, and GM actually wanted to buy this engine back, the rights to it back in the mid-70s when they were starting to downsize their cars, but the British group said, we like it too much, so oh well. It's too bad. Sometimes you should just put something in the cupboard and keep it and don't throw it away. That's a good way to do things. But I guess GM really followed up on that one, selling the rights to this engine. You can even tell them it has a Buick style sort of common rail or a common rocker shaft for the valves to move your valves in the valve train. Anyway, that's enough for this one. Hopefully we'll be getting some more movies for you pretty soon with some more car stuff while I'm away on vacation over here. There's a nice car show tonight, so we're going to see what we're going to have and see what cars are going to show up. Anyway, have a great day. Bye-bye.